Hello everyone, welcome to Heal Charm Shine. Today we are doing the 11th video of our future marriage manifestation series. Future spouse manifestation series. It is a mega series of 20 videos. This is the 11th video, and so we are more halfway done. And today's video is you and your future spouse as a married couple. So let's see what we can get about that information. I've given you 3 cards to select over here: protection guardian, direction guardian, animal guardian. 1 2 3 number, and the colors also green, red, blue. So you can pick whatever calls you out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in your pile. Welcome, pal number 1. Today we are seeing you and your future spouse as a married couple. Let's see, you have chosen the protection guardian, which says drop your shield. Oh wow, so this is you and your future spouse as a married couple. Both of you are really creative. Both might be into writing, because for the first thing which I saw in this was book. So maybe both of you are into books, reading, writing, something related to the publishing industry, something in the book, something into the book industry, something into studies, because the book also represents being a teacher, a professor, a lecturer. So something in that field. So both of you are really creative. So maybe this is something which you do for a living, being creative, doing writing a book or writing songs, or even this also does look like animation work, like game designing, game making, creating cartoons, or creating animation for movies. So maybe you are into that kind of field, which needs which needs a lot of creativity. It can also be something like building houses or making house, or the architecture or interior designing. So it also might be something related to that. So you or your person might be into this field of work, might also be into navy, merchant navy, or mostly merchant navy, because that is what I feel, more than the defense, more than the navy, which is the part of a defense. No, I see this is more of merchant navy kind. Also be you or your person might be into that as well, like shipping industry, transportation, merchant navy, that thing. So I do feel that you and your person are going to be very much alike. So the people, when they see you, they are going to see you as the perfect pair. They are going to see that you are made for each other. We can see the couple holding hand over here. So yeah, yes, you are going to be very supportive to each other, hold each other. One of you might have a little bit of red color in their hair, so maybe a reddish tone of brown or a reddish tone of blonde. So maybe that is what one of you might have, that kind of hair. And I do feel that you both are going to be like focusing very much on your goals, on whatever you need to achieve, whatever brings calmness and happiness to your soul. So your creative projects, or maybe even having a family together, because I do see 2 butterflies and I do see 2 doves over here. So and a lot of stars and 2 hearts, 3 hearts actually. So you might have two or three kids if you're interested in having children. So that is what your focus will be completely on: your own life, your own projects, your own desires, your goals, how you can uplift each other, what path you need to take. So holding each other's hand and moving towards your goals, your destination, that is how this marriage is going to be like. Being partners, being teammates, that is what it is going to be like. It's going to be very creative. Might also be same sex relationships for few of you, not all obviously. For few of you it also might be same sex relationship. So there is a lot of sunshine, a lot of happiness, positivity, warmth, success, growth, vitality in you and your person. And you are going to uplift each other with that attitude, with that mentality of being the sunshine in each other's life. Because we can see this card looks like a big ray of sunshine walking towards you, and we can see the sunflowers also. So yes, there is going to be a lot of light, a lot of positivity, happiness in this relationship. So you and your person as a married couple are going to be each other's friend, or going to be each other's teammate, completely focused on your own destiny, on your own journey, like as a team, as together, as a family. So that is what your focus is going to be like, because this is like a target over here. This looks like a target, and these two look like they're mesmerized with that target. They are completely focused on it. They are like, they do not want to get involved with anything else in their life. They just want to keep on their path. They want to focus on their future together. That is what I see. And a lot of doors will also open when you are together. You're better. That is what this couple feels like. Well, instead of being like when you're on your own, where right now maybe you don't know this person and you're on your own. So however you are right now, when you're with this person, you're a better version, you're better than right now. That is what I feel. Both of you uplift each other, both of you make each other better. Let's see what more information comes about you and your person as a couple. Okay, cards are just pouring out. Let's see what these cards are. Oh wow, look at this, two major arcanas. So yes, you are very passionate about your creativity. Whatever you want to achieve, whatever your creative field is, this did look like a very creative career both of you might have. So whatever you want to achieve, you both look like you have this very much passion in that field of work. And this passion will also represent passion for each other. So page of swords is page of wands is inspiration, new ideas, limitless potential, and free spirit. As I said, very creative people might be into a career which makes you feel like a free spirit, which does not you don't sit into cubicles and work. I don't feel that is how your work life is. I feel that you might be someone who works from home, or someone who, not now but on a regular basis, and someone who does not have a set guidelines or set rules of working, might be working for yourself as well. And that is why there is going to be a lot of travel in your life, because we can see this hot air balloon, we can see this chariot over here. So a lot of travel. So you or your person might have Sagittarius or Cancer in your sun, moon, or rising. So this card talks about balance. So yes, there is going to be a beautiful balance of life and work in your life. It is not going to be only work, like only work and neglecting your personal time, or your alone time, or not giving each other time. That is not going to be a case in your situation, which is really good, because many people, they do not get time to spend with each other, with their family, with their person, because they have to work so very very long hours, insane hours, and they really get tired. So this does not feel like that. This feels like there's going to be a beautiful life, work life balance. Maybe because you're your own boss, maybe that is the reason, or maybe because you're in a creative field, so the work doesn't feel draining. The work feels uplifting, the work feels good for your soul. So maybe that is the reason that there is such a nice work life balance. And moderation also. So there is going to be moderation in the way you are with each other. So there is not going to be extremes, like extreme panicking, extreme chaos, extreme drama. There is, everything is going to be the right, in the right amount. So everything, whatever you need, passion. So even when you fight, you're not going to go into extremes. See, the fights are going to be like, even the fights are going to be like very very much like, oh, you both talk it out, or you both discuss about it, or you both get angry, you cool down, you come and you talk about it. So there is going to be a nice balance. It's not going to be like extremes, that you're not going to you're going to uh, give each other the silent treatment, or you're going to walk away. So that is not going to happen. So there is going to be very much understanding. That is the word I was looking for a long time. Understanding between each other. And the chariot is success, willpower, action, determination, and travel. So I do feel that you both are going to travel a lot together. So yes, a very passionate relationship, and this is going to move forward very soon when you meet, because the knight of sword is about clarity. The sword is about mental clarity. It's about energy, it's about ambition, action oriented, driven to succeed, and fast thinking. As this talks about fast thinking, so you're going to take this decision fast when you meet each other. This decision that to be together, to maybe move in together, because we can see the door over here. So maybe moving in together is going to happen pretty fast, pretty soon. So maybe you will once you know that you want to be together, it's going to turn into something like a serious commitment or a serious relationship pretty soon. The shapeshifter, transfer and unveil your gift. So yes, you both are gifted, you both have some kind of creative gift, because you got the creativity card and you got the passion also over here. So you both have some kind of creative gift, and you both are being called to unveil that gift, to share that gift, to to give that gift to the world. So you are being called to do that, and as I said, once you come together, you'll be better. So you will shape shift, you will transform into a better version, you will transform into a more powerful manifester, a better artist or a writer, or whatever your creative field is. You are going to be better in that, you're going to transform into that. Maybe you will collaborate also and work together, because we see holding hand over here, which does talk about partnership. So maybe this is going to also be a work partnership, a life partnership as well as work partnership. So you're going to transform into someone more powerful than you are right now. So shapeshifter, we have these animal spirits on this card. We can see the wolf, which is turning knowledge into wisdom, which is also answering to the call, which is your soul calling. So what your soul calling is, what your calling is, answering to that. And we have the eagle, which is about taking charge, which is also courage, which is flying above the obstacles. So yes, once you are together, you will be more courageous, you will take charge of your life, of your creative field, and you will answer your inner call, which is also your creativity. So very much related to creativity, very much related to art, artist. Writing was very prominent in this, might be something else also. If not writing, might be this also, what the architecture or interior designing, fashion designing, might be that also. So cloak of wisdom, Kotamis talks about your cloak of wisdom. So you already know the answer you seek, so you already know what you want, what your talent is, what your gifts are. You already know what kind of person you're interested in. So trust what you know. So whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're manifesting is the right thing, and you already know the answers, how you can do this, how you can manifest this. So trust your inner knowledge, trust the wisdom, trust the downloads which you're getting, and you are surrounded with cloak of knowledge. That is what the Kodami is talking about. Prompting, call a friend today. So maybe this is what you need to do. Maybe you are thinking about calling a friend, maybe you're an introvert, because I did feel one of you, at least one of you, is going to be the introvert. We have this chariot also, so not both of you, at least one of you is going to be the introvert. So maybe you need this push to call someone, push to interact with people. So this is your prompt for it. So call a friend today, and for few of you, this also might be your friend. So maybe this person is already a friend, a colleague, someone you know, someone you talk with, someone you interact with, someone you work with, or a client, or you're a client. So you may already know this person, you may already have their phone number. So you are being prompted to give a call or to interact with that person. We can see the pets. So again, animal spirits are really strong over here. The first card does have a peacock feel over here. So peacock is dancing in the rain, so not shying away from anything which is scary. And the eagle is flying above the rain, so overcoming challenges, not if you don't have to get involved in that obstacle, don't get involved in that. We also see the snake on the shapeshifter, which is about shedding the past, letting go the past. So the pets over here, dog and cat. So yes, this is going to be very loyal relationship. Dog does represent loyalty, it represents unconditional love. Maybe you will have pets, a dog and a cat, and the dog also represents good fortune, commitment, protection, and the cat represents independence, being fierce, being confident again, allowing self-respect, allowing space, healthy self-respect, self-worth. So maybe you're going to have pets, because animals are very prominent in this. Number 2 and number 4 is also something maybe important for you, or number 6. So number 2, number 4, number 6, and obviously number 1, because which that you have picked up. So this is what I can see, that how your relationship with, how you and your person as a married couple are going to be like. Now let me see some alphabets as a confirmation, as I'm going to keep this down once I turn everything, or I'll keep it right away. Some people do not like, or when I do, when I'm handling this tray and doing turning the alphabets. This might give you some clue, your name, your person's name, if this person is already your friend, a colleague, if you already know this person, your crush. Lots of alphabets over here. Annie, someone's name is Annie over here. Maybe because that is what I saw. I'm trying not to focus on the words which come up because you might know these better. If you can see get any clues out of this, please check it out. I hope you're enjoying this series. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Welcome pal number 2. Today we are doing the 11th video, you and your future spouse as a married couple. So let's see how you and your future spouse is going to be like as a married couple. Pal number 2, future spouse, you and your future spouse as a married couple. You have chosen the direction guardian. Choose your path. Okay, so you're choosing this path, the sacred woman. Okay, so let's see what the sacred woman is about. As we said, you're choosing this path, you're finding this person, and see, look at the animal spirits on these cards. So yes, we can see the Taurus over here, we can see the bull, or which also talks about miracle, and we can see it over here as well, the buffalo. So yes, this talks about a big miracle which is happening in your life, and a big manifestation. So you're manifesting this. We have the dream catcher over here. So this is something which you're dreaming about. This is something which you might be getting this person's knowledge, or this person's information, or downloads, or some messages in dreams, some information in dreams. You might be seeing symbols in dreams which has some meaning related to your future marriage. And this person might have Leo or Taurus in their sun, moon, or rising, and or you might have that. And we also have the eagle over here, which talks about rising above obstacles, which talks about wisdom, courage, soaring high. And the lion talks about leadership. So maybe this person or you have a leadership position, which is very nice. And it's a big miracle which is happening in your life, a big achievement, something you're manifesting. This is a big manifestation which is coming true. Your heart chakra is getting healed. You as a married couple, you and your person are going to heal each other's heart. This is exactly what you dreamed about, or your person dreamed about. So either one of you is manifesting the other, or both of you are manifesting each other, and you're going to stand together very strong, like the mountains over here. So you're going to be like each other's strength, which we also saw in the Leo over there. So you're going to be each other's strength, each other's courage, and you're going to help each other by standing besides the other one. So that is what I see in this card. And it's going to be a sacred union. This might be a soulmate union. So this might have, maybe this happened in the past as well. This is not the first time you're being together, you're coming together. And that is why you're getting so many signs, synchronicities, symbols, dreams, messages, downloads in meditation, downloads in whenever you're connecting with the spirit energies, the spirit guides. Yes, a complete change, a complete a big change in your life. We can see the compass over here, which also looks like wheel. So yes, you're going in a new direction, which is your card over here, direction guardian. So a big change is happening in your life, a new direction. You're moving towards something better, something bigger. Maybe this is also a big change, means this is also a moving to a new place, new location, new country. Maybe that is also what is happening. The wheel of fortune talks about good luck, it talks about karma, and I do feel that this is something like which you have been together. So you have a karmic relationship. Karmic relationship is not bad all the time. It's not that every karmic relationship is not bad. Every relationship we get into is a karmic relationship. People have this misinformation or this confusion that karmics are bad. No, every relationship, your relationship with your parents, your relationship with your pets, every relationship with your siblings, every relationship is a karmic relationship. It's a karmic account which you carry forward. So this relationship is obviously going to be a karmic relationship, but it is a soulmate relationship. Your whatever you learned in your past, you're going to be each other's strength because of that knowledge, and you're going to help each other out to fulfill your journey, to fulfill your destination, to find what your soul was meant to do in this realm, in this life, what you were meant to do to help achieve that. So that is what it's going to be like. It is a life cycle, it is your destiny, it's going to be a big turning point in your life. This marriage is going to bring success in your life. It's going to bring success, it's going to bring happiness. You're together as a married couple, you're going to live a successful life. This marriage is going to be successful. You're going to, maybe you or your person has some kind of public recognition, some kind of fame. So this is going to improve your confidence. This is going to make you feel like you're progressing towards a better future. This is going to feel like a victory. This relationship, this marriage is going to feel like a victory, like a success, like something which people are going to admire, people are going to like. So some kind of recognition is also going to be a part of this married life. So it might be on a larger scale or a smaller scale, whatever will resonate with you in your situation. So some kind of recognition will also be there. It's a new financial opportunity will also start in your life. A new financial opportunity, something better, something, a new career, a new business. So some kind of, and this is also a manifestation which we saw already over here in the buffalo calf over here, that this is also a manifestation card. So yes, you are manifesting this person and this person is manifesting you, and there is abundance also in this relationship. Yes, abundance for sure. So we have this beautiful divine feminine over here. So it's a beautiful relationship. This relationship is filled with beauty, it's nurturing. The empress is a nurturing quality. So yes, this relationship is very nurturing, very caring, very compassionate, helping each other reach your potential, helping each other grow, helping each other become better. So this is femininity, nature, nurturing, abundance, beauty, and this also talks about fertility. So yes, this might also be for some of you, whoever is interested in having kids, maybe this is also that sign for you that yes, you will have kids in this marriage, in this relationship. This is a beautiful marriage, a beautiful relationship, a successful marriage. That is what I heard. Whatever a successful marriage means to you, that is what going to happen. Yes, you're definitely having children. We got the mother earth over here, feel loved and comforted. This is how this relationship is, this is how this marriage is, loved and comforted, very loving, caring, comfortable, nurturing. As I said, nurturing, and we can see a big transformation which we saw over here. So yes, it's going to be a big transformation in your life. You both are going to become better as day goes on. As you grow older, you're going to become better and better. You're going to help each other find that calmness, find that grounding energy, find that energy where you feel like you can connect with the spirits, when you can feel where you can connect with the divine. So that is what you're going to bring in each other's life. A very spiritual, a very spiritual journey which I see over here. So you're very comforted. Look at the peace on the mother earth's face. Very comfortable, very comforted, very nurturing, very divine, beautiful transformation. And the grapes over here talks about wine. So how the wine, as it ages, it becomes better. So this marriage, as it ages, it's going to become better. So this is what I see over here. Let's see what more information we can get. And we can see the mother earth over here, we can see the pregnancy. So yes, you're going to have kids in this marriage for sure. Whoever is interested in, if you're not interested, this is not your message then. So the sacred vision, so yes, you're visualizing this, you're creating this manifestation. Maybe vision board is your big tool of manifestation. If it isn't yet, then this is your sign to create it, to make it. Create a vision board. If you can't have it on the wall, then have it on your phone, have it a digital version, have it on your laptop, on your computer. Choose to forgive in order to heal. So whoever is holding on to the past, whatever that past was, you need to let it go. So you're holding on to the past and delaying this union, delaying this relationship, bringing hurdles into this, creating obstacles. You're self-sabotaging your happiness. So let go the past. That is your biggest message. Choose to forgive in order to heal. So forgive. When you forgive, you don't do any kind of favor for the other person, you do it for yourself. So forgive to heal, see the light in all, and remember that love has no boundaries. So yes, a very unconditional love, a beautiful love, a divine love. That is what I see this marriage is going to be like. Whoever this is resonating with, it's not going to resonate with everyone. Whoever it is resonating with, it's going to be a divine union where you're going to grow together, become better together. Archangel Raphael, yes, healing again. So yes, you're healing your whatever you're dealing with. It might be an emotional pain, an emotional trauma, an emotional injury, or it might be a physical one. Whatever you're dealing with, you're holding that pain because of the past, and you need to let go, you need to release that. So Archangel Raphael can help you in that situation. You can pray to Archangel Raphael. Healing and abundance are coming to you. Yes, we did see abundance, we did see public recognition, we did see the wheel turning for the better. So yes, abundance is also coming for you, healing is also coming for you. You can pray to Archangel Raphael for it, who's the divine doctor, who's the divine healer. So Archangel Raphael will help you in that situation. Now let me go for some alphabets so that we can find your names or your initials or your person's name or names or initials in this, just as a confirmation. The messages are very clear and very sweet and very good, actually very positive messages. I didn't get even one single negative card in this. Censored, something is censored, something is not clear yet, something is hidden from you, something is censored, you don't know it. Doctor, I did even see doctor. Archangel Raphael is also here. So maybe you or your person has something to do with medical medicine, that industry, or maybe both of you are, and something is censored, something is not in the light yet. Maybe when you forgive, when you let go, that will be revealed to you. You or your person might have these initials or name. Your name might come up, your person's name might come up if you already know the person, or you might get some clue, some information from these alphabets. Some people even find their whole name, which is amazing. And yes, a blank tile. So yes, there is something hidden, something censored, and maybe when you let go, when you heal, that is when it will be revealed to you. That is when the universe will let you know what you don't know now. Lots of E's, Z. So maybe someone is sleeping, so someone is not awakened. Maybe that is what is happening. Someone is not awakened, and that is why it is censored. So not clear. Clarity, vision board, clarity, what kind of relationship you want, what kind of marriage you want, what you need to do, how you need to let go the past. That is also something which you need to focus on. Clarity, getting clarity, because you got the sacred vision. It's a sacred union for sure. So choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Whatever happened was a lesson. Just let it go. See the light. And remember that love has no boundaries. So there is boundaryless or unconditional love which is coming towards you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Welcome pal number 3. Today we are seeing you and your future spouse as a married couple. This is the 11th video in our future marriage Future marriage manifestation series, that is the name, right? Yeah, future spouse manifestation, or this mega series. Let's see what is happening for in you and your person's married life, you and your future spouse as a married couple. Let's see what messages comes up for you. Abundance, wow, look at this. So your married life is going to be pretty abundant, so it's going to be a very rich and a happy married life. That is what we see over here. So rich, happy, beautiful, where you both have wings, so you both are free, so you both were going to feel freedom. And there is also emotions depth. There is depth over here, so it's not going to be a shallow feeling, it's going to be deep emotions, something which is going to, both of you going to feel like you won a lottery, or you found a jackpot, or you found the pot of gold under the rainbow. So that is how you're going to feel with each other. So your cup is overflowing, and your cup is overflowing with a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity. And that is what this relationship, this marriage is going to be like. So you both have this wish fulfilled, you both have manifested this, you both are creating a beautiful life together. Maybe you both are into business, or you both are into creative field, and you're creating a lot of abundance together, and you're pouring a lot of effort, a lot of time, lot of energy in the relationship. Very a lot of layers over here, too much depth. We can see deep emotions, we can see a lot of shiny things, prosperity, gems. So it's going to be filled with richness, filled with happiness, filled with abundance. So beautiful card for you, pile number 3, the first card. So that is what your relationship, married life is going to be like. Let's see what more information we can get from the tarot. So yes, maybe you are manifesting right now, you are meditating, you are in this situation right now, you feel like you're stuck or you're frozen, you might have gone through a heartbreak, or your person is in this situation, and you are manifesting, you're holding on to this this prayer, this you're holding on to this wish. You want this kind of person in your life, you want this exact person in your life. So you're doing everything you can in your dream state, in your waking state. You are doing whatever you can to manifest this. Your complete focus is on this person, on this energy. Queen of Swords and Star. So maybe some you or your person has Aquarius in your Sun, Moon, or Rising. And Queen of Swords is very straightforward person. So you're turning into this Queen of Swords. So you don't have any time for nonsense. You don't have any time for drama, any time for disappointments, any time for fake people or unfaithful people. So that is what you're becoming. You're becoming like this Queen of Swords, who's independent, unbiased, has clear boundaries, communicates directly. And Queen of Cups, wow, and compassionate as well. So yes, you don't have no time for anybody who is a liar, cheater. But when you find love, you're going to be very caring, very compassionate. You're going to, with that one particular person, you're going to be like very emotionally stable. This also might be a same-sex relationship, because we have two queens over here for some of you, obviously. And you might have Aquarius in your Sun, Moon, or Rising. So this is going to be a very compassionate, caring, emotionally stable, and of relationship where there is a lot of abundance, there is a lot of growth. We can see 3 angels over here, so, and we can see 2 over there. So 2 or 3 kids, if you're interested in that, that also might be in your future. And this relationship is also going to be very direct and straightforward, this marriage. So you're not going to allow people to have any hold on you or have any say in what you do with your person. So you both are not going to invite other people's opinions, other people's thoughts, or other people's guidance in it. Like you might listen to them, but it's not going to affect you. It's not going to help make you change any of your decisions, make you change how you feel for each other. It's not going to bring any major changes in your life. So you're going to be very straightforward with people. If someone is trying to manipulate you, or if someone is trying to create trouble in your life, because that does happen when people do see happy or successful people, someone tries to spoil things for them because of jealousy or because of some other intention. So that you're going to be very straightforward with some such people. You're not going to give them any time of your day. So that is, both of you are going to be like very clear about your feelings, very clear about your thoughts, be going to be very transparent for each with each other. You're also being told to be open to healing information. So whatever healing information is coming towards you, you might be get waiting for that download, you might be waiting for that information. So you're being called to stay open, to hold on, to not take any action or not do anything drastic, because there is some healing information coming towards you. The medical guardian Archangel Raphael over here, the medicine guardian, sorry, is telling you, the holy doctor, or the spiritual doctor, or the spiritual healer is telling you to wait for some healing information, because something which will heal your heart, which will heal your soul, which will bring the kind of exact guidance you need to move towards this person is coming towards you. So hold on, do whatever you're doing, meditate, think, research, write, journal, whatever your manifestation rituals are, keep doing that, because your angels, your guides are going to help you with some information which will take you forward in your journey, which will bring this person in your life in a faster way. Let's see what else is happening. Prayer and contemplation. Yes, I did say that with each other you're going to be very compassionate, very caring, and we can see charity. So as you have abundance, so charity does make sense, because when you have abundance you should be very charitable as well. You should understand that it is a flow, it is not something which you need to keep for yourself. It has to flow, it has to be come out through you, because you are becoming a channel for the universe, a channel which is flowing abundance, which is flowing richness, which is bringing wealth to the world, which is creating wealth. So charity is going to be something which will bring peace, happiness in your life, which will keep increasing your abundance. So prayer and contemplation, that is how you will connect with heaven also. And ask and you shall receive. Yes, this is something you are manifesting. Ask and you shall receive is the manifestation sentence over here. So yes, this is something you are manifesting. This person, this abundance, this reality, this is all which you are manifesting. Seeking good. Look for good in your current situation. Yes, you might be feeling stuck right now, but look for good in your current situation, whatever your current situation is. We see number 7, we see number 2, so number 9, number 3, number 2, number 7. So check out number 2 also, maybe that it has a message for you. So you are being called to see good in your current situation, even if this is not in on your horizon, even if you can't see this happening. There is some information which is coming towards you, and you are being called to see whatever you have good in your situation. So count your blessing is this message. Count your blessing. Visualize on what you have right now. How, sorry, not visualize, focus on what you have right now, and visualize on what you want in your life. So look for the good. Do not feel like if you're feeling saddened right now, if you're feeling in low energy right now, if you're feeling there is nothing good in your life, then your unicorns, your angels are going to look at you and feel that you do not appreciate abundance which you already have. You're watching this video on a device which many people do not have. You're watching this video with internet which many people do not get. You have food in your belly, you have a roof on your head, you might have a loving family around you, you might have a good job. So whatever you have, say thank you for that, because if you are not appreciating what you have, your unicorns are going to look at you and feel that you do not value your blessings. So maybe you don't need any more blessings. So this is a warning for those who are into a sad mode, who are not being thankful, who are not being grateful for whatever they have. Look for good in your current situation. Yes, please understand that there is always a silver lining, there is always good in your life. So say thank you for that, be grateful for that, and that is how you will manifest more. That is how you will bring more. Count your blessings is your message. And be abundant, be charitable right now also. Even if you don't have much, try to give your energies, try to give whatever you have, try to help out others in whatever way you can, because charity is also your message. LA, someone lives in LA or nearby. I heard the word Liam. Someone's name might be Liam. Dan, Daniel. I don't want to say out words or names because you know this clues better. You will be able to connect with them on your own. Some people find whole names in it also. So whatever your clues are, messages are in this, if you can connect with it, let me know. I hope you're enjoying the series. This marriage, this you and your future spouse as a couple are going to be very abundant, are going to be each other's healers, each other's compassion, each other's answer to the prayer, because you're manifesting each other. So this was your pile. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. This abundance was cut out. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that earlier. Thank you again, pile 3. I'll see you in my next one.